and tired of these overpriced, overpaid players not performing for this team. So we decided to cut everybody and start from scratch. Welcome to Madden Moneyball. For our new team, we're going to be analyzing the stats and building a team with a very strict salary cap. The goal is to find the most dominant budget ballers in Madden and show that price tag isn't all that matters when it comes to dominating on the field. The rules for this series are very simple. We're going to start with a 500,000 coin salary cap for the entire team. Any player that we get that's BND and free does not count towards our salary cap, and we consider them to be playing for free. So, for example, the Dave Casper that we all got from the Field Pass is going to be a free player and will not count towards our overall salary cap. Every time we get a win with this team, our salary cap is going to go up by 25,000 coins. Every time we get a loss, our salary cap goes down by 50,000 coins. Now, there are going to be a few more rules that are going to affect our overall salary cap and roster based on how we perform in the season, but we can get into those details at a later time. For now, let's start building this team of budget ballers. So to start building out this team, we have a completely empty lineup. Now, keep in mind, the BND players that we already earned from our rewards in-game do not count towards our salary cap. So we want to plug those players in first, and then we know what spots we have to fill in. Start, I already mentioned Dave Casper. This is the 91 overall tight end that we got for free in the Season 1 Field Pass. This guy's an absolute beast, has 89 speed, high route running across the board, and is 6'4". This, without a doubt, is going to be one of the best players on our team, and even better is that we get him for free. Additionally, from the Team of the Week solo challenges, we got an 85 overall Josh Jacobs. This is another free player that we can plug into our lineup. However, he's only got 82 speed, so despite being a high overall, this is a position we're probably going to want to replace relatively soon because 82 speed just doesn't cut it. Our wide receiver 1 is going to be 89 overall Cortland Sutton. This is another free player that we got from the competitive Field Pass in week 2. Cortland Sutton is a very solid wide receiver. He's 6'3" with 88 speed. Now, we know in this game that height is everything, so the fact that he's tall helps a lot, but he's got relatively low route running and his speed is starting to become a little bit outdated. So even though he's a very solid player and we like getting him for free, this is somebody that is not going to last very long, and we're going to need to think about upgrading a wide receiver relatively soon. Now, our wide receiver 2 and 3 are also going to be free players. CeeDee Lamb we got from the Season 1 Field Pass as well. He's an 87 overall, and Donald Parham is the BND tight end that we got from the Headliners Field Pass again in Season 1. Donald Parham is 6'8". CeeDee Lamb has pretty high route running, but both of these guys are pretty outdated, and so once again, we're going to want to upgrade our receivers relatively soon because with the overpowered cornerbacks in the game right now, these guys aren't going to cut it. So that's going to do it for the free players on our offense. The rest of the lineup, we're going to have to fill in ourselves. Starting with the O-line, we went with Charles Leno Jr. at left tackle. Now, this is only an 83 overall. He has pretty good stats, but the main reason we went for him is just because of his price point. We snagged him for 17,000 coins, which is well within our budget, and so Charles Leno gets the start at left tackle. We ended up shelling out 14,000 coins for Randall McDaniel at left guard. This is only an 81 overall, but once again, we're just trying to save coins at the O-line position. For center, we ended up going with 82 overall Ben Jones. Once again, this was a cheap player, only costing us 11,000 coins. For right guard, we decided to go with 83 overall Robert Hunt. He has pretty solid stats across the board and only cost us 16,000 coins. And rounding out our offensive line is the 83 overall right tackle, Chukwuma Okorafor. Now, I have no idea if I said his name right, but he only cost us 17,000 coins, and that is going to finalize our offensive line. With how bad the offensive line is in Madden 23, I really didn't want to waste any coins trying to get a really boosted up O-line. So we only spent about 75,000 coins for our entire O-line. And even though they're low overalls, I don't notice them being that big of a problem. I also wanted to save coins at the fullback position, so we ended up going with 71 overall Jerome Bettis. This card was actually free because we got him from the solo challenges. So once again, that doesn't add anything to our budget. And last but definitely not least, to finalize our offense, the most important position, our quarterback. We ended up going with 87 overall Platinum Edition Aaron Rodgers. This card I got because of his release and his release alone. He has Slinger 1, which is the fastest release in the game, and despite not getting any good abilities, he has pretty good stats otherwise. Only 72 speed, but 87 throw power, 87 short, 87 mid, and 85 deep accuracy with 88 under pressure. Now, on top of this, I actually got him for a pretty good deal at 139,000 coins. This was a little bit of a snipe because at the moment when I bought him, Aaron Rodgers was going for about 160, 170,000 coins, and we got the Platinum Edition, so later on we're going to be able to quick sell him as well to get some of those coins back. So this is our finalized offense, and this cost us in total about 214,000 coins, and that's just under half of our budget. So we're gonna have plenty of coins on the defensive side of the ball. And I can't lie, for a budget squad, I feel like this is pretty good. We got a lot of the players that we wanted. We have a tall guy for agging. We have Dave Casper, who's going to be a top-notch player, and then Aaron Rodgers with the fastest release in the game. Now, as we play more games, we're going to increase our budget and be able to add better players. And also, as we do more solo challenges, there's going to be more BND players that we can add to our lineup. But for a starting team, I'm very happy with this offense. Now, for the defensive side of the ball, it's going to be the same method where we want to plug in our free players first and then find out what holes we need to fill. Starting down in the trenches, our two defensive tackles are Sam Adams and Derek Brown. Both of these players we got for free. Sam Adams is our team captain, and Derek Brown was a part of the Headliners Field Pass, so this does not affect our salary cap. These players aren't very good, but they're definitely solid, and at D-tackle, it's not going to make a huge impact, so I was fine to use the free players right here. At left end, we also had Chase Young, Campus Heroes Edition. The reason we use Chase Young is A, he's free, and B, he gets edge threat. Now, to be completely honest with you guys, stats don't matter a whole lot when you have abilities, and edge threat is one of the best abilities in my opinion, so the fact that we could get Chase Young with edge threat for free is huge and is going to save us a lot of coins in the long run. And then on top of that, he has 84 speed and 88 finesse move, which isn't amazing, but it's definitely solid for a free card. And so Chase Young was a fantastic addition to this team. For our linebacking core, these are all free players. Now, I don't actually run a lot of linebackers on my field, so these guys were kind of just fillers. Melvin Ingram I got from the Team of the Week solo challenges. Preston Smith I got from the exact same solo challenges. Ray Nitschke I got his power up from doing his solo challenge in the Legend solos. And Sam Mills I got for free as part of my reward in the Season 1 Field Pass. Sam Mills, without a doubt, is our best linebacker at 89 overall. Now, once again, he doesn't see the field a whole lot, but in sets like goal line and some heavier run sets, Sam Mills does get on the field. And with 84 speed, 88 hit power, and 84 zone coverage with 89 block shed, this guy is the leader of the linebackers. At cornerback 1, we have none other than the free Tariq Woolen. This card was a must-add to the lineup because he is tall, he is fast, and he is free, baby. 6'4", 89 speed with 87 man coverage. Now, again, this isn't a top-notch card, but for free, you can't beat it. Tariq Woolen from the competitive pass was a much-needed addition to this team. Our slot corner is going to be 89 overall Stephon Gilmore. Once again, a free player from the Season 1 Field Pass. This guy, again, a little outdated, but for free, you can't beat it. He's 89 overall, 87 speed with 89 man coverage and 88 zone. He's got 89 press as well and is 6'1". So again, for free, this guy is a welcomed addition. We would be looking to upgrade him soon, but with how expensive cornerbacks are, this guy is who we're going to rock with for now. Our cornerback 2 on the outside is Martin Emerson. Once again, this is a free card that we got from the Team of the Week solo challenges. He's an 87 overall, but I got to say his stats are kind of lackluster, and he doesn't play very well. He only has 86 speed, 87 zone coverage, but only 81 man coverage. He is 6'2", which is a bonus, but like I said, he doesn't play very well, and I do want to replace him pretty soon. But for now, he's free, and so he's going to get the start. We also added Kyer Elam and Randy Moss at cornerback 4 and cornerback 5. Now, these guys don't really see the field a whole lot, but once again, they were free cards that I felt needed to be added to the squad just in case. Randy Moss is very tall, so even though his stats aren't great, he does have some value there. Kyer Elam, not a huge fan of him, and he doesn't see the field much at all. And that actually closes out our defense for our free players. Now, as you can see, there's only a few spots that we need to fill, and we have about 300,000 coins to spend. So the reason we did this is because I'd rather spend a lot of coins at a select few positions than spread out my coins entirely and have a pretty mediocre squad overall. So starting at right end, we wanted to make sure we got another edge threat player, and edge threat players right now are not cheap at all. We decided to go with 84 overall Rashawn Gary. Now, even though he doesn't seem like he's that impressive, he does get edge threat, and he cost me a whopping 119,000 coins. Rashawn Gary's actually an 88 overall left outside linebacker, but at the position I play him at, he's an 84 overall. He has 82 speed, 89 power move, and 88 block shed at 6'5". But like I said before, the main thing we're looking at is that edge threat. And edge threat is a must-have for my defense. So I was willing to spend a little bit more coins. We spent, again, 119,000 coins on this guy, but he does play well, and it's money well spent. At free safety, we plugged in Kyle Duggar, and we spent about 11,000 coins on him. This card is a user beast. He's got 85 speed at 6'1", which is perfect for usering over the middle. And for 11,000 coins, I felt like that was a steal. and that he was well worth the price. The last two players we added to the team were 87 overall Grant Delpit and 86 overall Von Bell. Both of these guys are insanely good for their ratings. As you can see, Grant Delpit, 87 speed, 6'3" with 89 zone and 85 man. This guy in coverage plays well above his stats, and even though he cost me 92,000 coins, I felt like his stats are definitely worth it, and Grant Delpit is a welcomed addition to this team. Von Bell is a little bit cheaper at 55,000 coins, but with 87 speed and 87 zone, this guy is also a budget beast, so I had to add him as well. The final pieces we needed to add to this team are special teams. For our punter, we went with J.K. Scott. J.K. Scott only cost us 6,000 coins, and Justin Reed at kicker, we actually got him for free. So in total, this lineup cost us 499,000 coins. We're an 85 overall, and I'm actually pretty happy with how these things turned out. Now, after our first season, we're going to get some new rewards and be able to change up this team, especially as the market changes and continues to drop. We're going to be able to get better and better players as the seasons go on. So there you have it, boys. Our Madden Moneyball team is complete. And in the next video, we're going to be going into our first Super Bowl with this team. We're also going to be going over some new bonus rules that will affect both our roster and our salary cap. I'll see you there.